What they say, palms are sweaty. He's nervous. Vomit on his sweater already. He's ready. Or whatever the fuck he said. So close to drop bombs. What we don't now. The whole crowd goes so loud. Soon as he opens his mouth. Come on. Fellas, 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 fellas. Ruski is back in the building. Word. I need everybody to tap in. We have an announcement to make. Ruski has an announcement to make. We'll let some people tap in for a second. Ruski has an announcement to make. Oh, back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. Come on. Ruski is back at it again. That is a fact. I have an announcement to make. I have an announcement to make. Anybody gave a rat's ass about it? Have a announcement. Is anybody listening? I have an announcement to make. Fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? Like what? That's what I thought. Okay then. Come on, motherfucker. That's all it takes right there. That was enough to get him in line. You get what I'm saying? That was enough right there to get him in line. That's what I was. Mm-hmm. That's it. Like motherfuckers' feet hit the floor. They said, "Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!" Come on. Yeah, straighten them out real quick. Did y'all hear that though on the live? I was hearing a whole bunch of racket and stuff back there. I know y'all was hearing that. Uh, I wonder where the community members are, man. They're usually in here by now cussing me the fuck out. It's gonna be like a Boosie situation. You seen what happened to Lil Boosie when he started talking about that shit? They damn near tried to kill him when they caught him out. And it was like a group of them. Hello, mate. Hello, mate. Would you like some water? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? You say goodbye and I say hello. Come on, how's it go again? Hello, hello. How's it going? How's it going? Tooski. Who is it again? It's Tooski. Like, what's the word? How's it going today? Announcement. Had to pick up flooring. No Menards. What kind of flooring? VCT, LVT, plank, roll on, peel instead. Come on. You know, that's what I do for a living. So, you know, I know all about the, except I just really, we don't do houses. We do plank. Okay, okay. Yeah, I like plank, man. Because plank, you can just kind of see which way you want to run it. The arrows being, you always want to run them, you know, the length of the room, not the width. I'm sure you already know that. If you don't, you know, your husband or whatever definitely know what's going on, but always run it the length, you know what I mean? Long way. Don't ever run it like that. It looks stupid as fuck. Just be retarded to come out stupid. The goal is to make it look longer. Yeah. It's gonna work out for you. I just did a like 3,000 square feet of plank. But like when we do plank, like it's not houses. We go in skyscrapers and have to do floors. And then what's crazy is a lot of times when we go lay down stuff and shit, it's like there still be full rooms, full furniture and shit. So we've laid floor where we're lifting up stuff and just laying as we go and shit. Like, yeah, I know all about the flooring though. And it's really like a puzzle. It's so easy to do. It's like, but the main thing is when you pop that line and you get your straight line, you have to make sure that that line, and when you start it out, the first ones you lay is the most important ones you're gonna lay in the whole fucking thing. Because if you fuck up that line, and even if you're off a little bit, by the time you get to the wall, it's gonna be gapped. You're gonna notice, depending on how big the room is. So it's like, yeah, you gotta be fucking right on with that first line. But once you get the first line down, it's just putting the puzzle down, and then make sure your lines are right and shit. But yeah, that's love, man. That's what I do. I did it all. Roll on planks, love though, cause like now the click plank and shit that kind of sucks. But yeah, fuck, I be doing football fields and shit worth of plank, so I know all about it every single day. I'm nice with the roll base or the any kind of base. You can give me the 6 inch base or you can give me the roll base. It don't matter. I'm so nice with the base. My corners line up every rip. My knees, yeah, they my knees be hurting. I always have knee pads on and shit, but yeah, yeah. You're gonna get to them that base, lay that base out, and that's what's crazy is a lot of times that's what's good about the plank is like it's easy. Once you start that first line, it's like putting a puzzle in all the way to the wall, right? It's not hard. Anybody can do it. But what makes it easy is like when you get to them walls, you can have a little bit of room to play with because the base will cover up most of the imperfection and it'll look immaculate. I don't know if you're putting base. We do base because we be doing businesses in houses. A lot of times it ain't base. It'd be like quarter round or it'll be the wood base with quarter round or something. But yeah, for the most part, fucking the base we do is easy because it's like in a building or an office or a doctor's office or whatever, and it's just the black fucking 6 inch piece by piece. I forget it's like 3 foot or something. But yeah, I lay floor like a champion. Like I got fucking hospitals that I did LVT. Uh, let's see, 2 days ago, I just went to a Planet Fitness and fixed their shit. You know, they had carpet tile. I had to go over there and it was a trip hazard. And then I went to a Best Buy. After that, I had to go to a Best Buy, and there was like a trip hazard. It was like a metal thing in the floor, right? And it goes all the way across. And what it's used for is to cover wires and stuff. You know, because they have a lot of wires. Best Buy, every shelf comes with like 10 wires. And yeah, so basically it was just like the metal lip was coming up off the floor about this much. So people could hit their shoe and then they were falling. So basically I just had to lift the floor and even it out with that lip so nobody would trip. And but you gotta think it's way harder to say it than to actually do it. Because the thing is like you're around a bunch of people. They're all moving around you. Not to mention you have to mix up patch. You have to cut tile. You have to do all this stuff on like a piece of wood or something because you're in a business where like you can't get nothing dirty. It's a nice place. There's people around you moving and working, like shopping. So that was crazy, but I ended up doing it perfect, man. And then it's like when I do these jobs, I have to go up to the, whoever the maintenance supervisor is and have them sign the paper, the contract or whatever, saying that it's done and it looks good and it passes their. And I was so scared that day because, like, I know what I'm doing and stuff, and I'm good at what I do. But sometimes there's certain jobs I don't like to take because you have to be absolutely perfect. Like, there is no room for errors, and I hate those jobs. Like, I like when I'm going in a half constructed or a half finished place where the walls ain't been painted and it's drywall and shit, and I ain't got to worry about being all careful and shit. But when I go in jobs like Best Buy and Planet Fitness where I had to fix these floors, it sucks. Everything has to be perfect. You can't mess up nothing. But anyway, all I did was just cut out 3 pieces of tile and then I stacked them up on each other. And then I took patch and mixed it up and then went over the tile with it. Boom. So the patch will even the floor up to the tile. And it'll also harden it up. And then I just scrape, after I let it dry, I took a scraper and I scrape it all down to make it completely smooth to where it's like basically a whole nother floor. It's a subfloor what I made, and then scrape it up, boom, like that, and then boom, hit it again, hit it again with the patch. That way you know for sure that your tiles ain't moving. And you basically just made a whole nother subfloor. It's literally like it's really common sense and people just take it way harder than what it is. It's like you do this shit as a kid. Like you ain't never like stacked something up to a certain height to make it even and then like it's literally like some kid shit. But yeah, put the tile, boom, boom. Yeah, it worked and I wasn't supposed to do it like that at all. Like the way but the guys was telling me like the pay I told the people, I'm like, listen, it's a small area like this. I need to cut the whole square out if you want it to look like, if you want it to look good and you want it to be done right. Cause like, and he's like, well, we ain't really worried about it done. We just need it done now. Like it has to be fixed. Like they gave us a certain amount of time to fix it. And he's like, we ain't got, much money and this is what we got to use. And I'm like, dang, like they had a couple pieces of wood and shit, but like the floor needed to be cut out, okay? Then it needed to have a piece of wood put in there, like up against each one of the 2x4s, and then it needed to be patched over as a subfloor, and then patched over again, and then you could have, it would have been the right way. But they said no, they didn't want me to do that because it was all they didn't want to tear up that much of a section. They didn't have that much money. So and now mind you, when I'm tearing up a piece of carpet like this and I'm cutting it in a square, at this point they didn't want the whole piece taken up. So that makes it totally hard on me because now I have to cut all 4 corners exactly the same way and make it meet up perfect. Do you know how hard that is? But luckily I'm a professional and I know how to do that. But yeah, they was trying to I mean, it wasn't even that they were trying to save money because it was a Best Buy. They got hella money. It was like they didn't want to tear up all the floor and have to shut the store down. They had people moving around me, and that's not even supposed to be like that. Like that's a safety hazard and all types of shit. There's people walking around me. I got scrapers and razors and blades around and all types of shit. It wasn't supposed to be like that, but anyway, they were like, man, just go in here. And you got to think, I'm making my boss fucking who knows, probably 3, 4, $5,000. I'm going in this motherfucker making like $300, $400 or something, if that, for, you know what I mean? I'm like, what the fuck, bro? They're murdering me, and I know that, but it's like, it's more of the fact like I don't run my own business. It takes money to make money, and you got to have the clientele. And they've been doing it for 30, 40 years. They got people. If I had people, I would be able to get full percentages. And don't get me wrong, I've done side jobs here and there. Like I just did a restaurant in the Snitzelberg neighborhood where I'm from. I just did that probably 7 months ago. And you want to talk about cheap? These people were cheap. They wanted peel and stick tile. They wanted me to lay the tile over wood, not to mention the wood was painted. So I'm telling the lady, I'm like, listen, you can't, this is peel and stick. You cannot lay over top of the wood. For one, it's wood, it's not going to stick. And for two, the wood is painted. So it's like, even if it was the stick, the paint's just gonna chip off, and it's basically gonna be glued down to fucking chipped paint. I mean, it's not gonna work out at all. I was like, I need. The lady didn't want to spend an extra $50 to fucking let me get a bag of patch. I almost went and spent my own money just to do it to make it easier on myself. But she said, oh no, I need it opened within 3 days. And, the reason I went with you is because you were the cheapest out of everybody. And because I was trying to get the job and I told her a cheap price. And she's like, I really don't even care how it looks as long as it's down and it looks decent. And I'm like, man. So now she's setting me up for failure. And at this point, I'm getting scared. So I'm like telling her, maybe we should sign something or something, just saying that, like, once I leave this job, that I'm not to come back to fix anything or anything. Like, it is as is. And then she was like, that's cool. And I told her I'm not going to touch it. Because at the end of the day, I could fuck it all up. And I don't even have a business license. And that's what I told her. Like, I don't have a business license. I will get in a lot of trouble, if I get caught fucking laying this restaurant right here with nothing. It's just me and a homie that I had with me. And he's got tattoos all over his face and shit. She's knowing what she's dealing with. We walk in and she's like, I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna bring some help over here, just somebody to help me out, and you don't gotta worry about giving him anything extra or anything. I'm gonna take care of him. And he pulls up, he's got music notes and shit tattooed all over his face. She's like, oh God, this isn't gonna go through. I can just feel it. But anyway, long story short, though, we ended up getting the floor down for her, and it looked pretty decent. It looked good. She said, no, I wanna lay it on top of the wood, please. Just that's the reason I hired you. She's like, I know it ain't gonna be right, and I'm not trying to be professional, and I'm not trying to be rude, but just please just get it down. I don't care if you gotta screw it in. She was like, she had an inspection, is what it was, and she wanted the floor down because she knew that she wouldn't have been able to open the restaurant, and she was just now opening it. She knew she wouldn't have been able to open it if there wasn't a floor down. And I'm like, well, you got to be worried about the inspector people not approving the floor. But I was like, I can get it down and, it'll look good. And I got it down. It looked fucking really good. And even the guy that was with me, he's like, I don't know why you took that. And I was like, I told her what it was, man. I took it because, like, we want the money. You know what I mean? I'm not going to turn down the job. But yeah, we ended up, making it work out. And yeah, it looked really good. Is that crazy dude I see in there? You scary hubber? They said, where did you be? Man, shut up with all that shit. That's hilarious. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's what they all say. Right, can't believe he even came back after how embarrassing that is. Like, you threatened me for a week and said you were coming. Dude, at 5:30 I was live. I was live down there 20 different times. All you had to do was tap into my live feed and see where I was. If you were really down there, you would have seen where I was. I recorded for hours. You would have known and you would have came. There ain't no excuse, brother. What do you mean? Where was you at? I was live, sitting right there with my girl in the middle of the crowd, away from all the police, smoking joints, waiting on your stupid ass, Like, don't start that dumbass shit, brother. Like, you seen me live, you seen me down there, you seen where I was, you seen what food trucks was beside me and what food trucks were around me. All you had to do was look for the food truck. And it ain't hard. It's got big light up blinking signs. Looks like fucking Times Square. You know what I mean? Shut your dumb ass up. You was scared, and then your flunky ass buddy D Drama was scared to death too. Y'all were terrified. I knew you weren't gonna come. That's why I didn't get my hopes up and shit. I was really upset because I'm like, damn, I was really looking for trouble. I'm not gonna lie, I was looking for trouble. Did you even see how I was dressed? Did you see how I was dressed? I'm never dressed like that. I had the hood up. I didn't go nowhere without my hood up the whole day. I'm blacked out, backpack on, and everything. Like, I looked like an assassin. Did you not see me? Come on, man. We're moving and grooving out here. You was nowhere to be found. You was out there hiding. You didn't see no fireworks at 5 p.m. The fireworks didn't go off till 9:30. And then there ain't even no excuse because I was on both sides of the river. I was on the Indiana side and I was also on the Louisville side for pretty much the whole day. And there was thousands of people. They were going crazy. 2 people got shot, all types of shit. But I wanted to avoid the traffic, right? Because I knew me and my girl started thinking, and we was like, damn, well, she didn't really think about it. She's over scuttered off the eddies. I'm like, you know what I just thought about? And she was like, what? I'm like, we're in the top of that parking garage on floor 6 in the very. Do you know how long it's going to take us to get out of that parking garage if we don't go get our car out? Like, we will be in that motherfucker for 3 hours because everybody has to scan a ticket for the thing to raise up. And we're at the very, very top of it because that was the only. I was like, if we wait till the fireworks, everybody's going to be leaving. We'll be stuck in that parking garage half the night. And she was like, yeah, you're right. She was like, I didn't think about that. I'm like, yeah, we're going to have to go get the car and move it and like at least be out of that garage because like we're going to get stuck. Everybody's going to be running back to that garage. There's going to be hella people. Everybody's going to be trying to leave at once. And then they all got to scan their little coupon to get out. It's like, oh no, that shit's going to take fucking hours. There's fucking thousands of people and they're all going to leave at 10 o'clock when the fireworks are done. Like, oh no. So we left at like 7 and I went on the other side of the Indiana side because that's actually the side that my house and shit's on. I moved out of the trenches, of course, and I live across from the trenches. Like the water in the river right there is what separates us. But I still like moved out of the hood or whatever, and the area I'm in now is a little nicer than Louisville or whatever. Crazy dude just admitted you were scared. You were scared to death. You're a fucking punk. I'm gonna start calling you Puss in Boots. You know what? I wish I could change people's names in here. I swear to God, your new name would be Puss in Boots. I'm gonna start calling you Puss in Boots. Plus, you're gay as fuck anyway. You've been in that closet so long, I'm gonna start calling you Coat Hanger. You've been in that closet so long, brother. I'm gonna start calling you Coat Hanger. Come on. Got him. Talking about chicken legs. Boy, you took off running from chicken legs. You might as well call me Ham Hawk Legs from now on. Come on. Ham Hawk Legs. Like, don't ever play with me. It's Rooski. Skinny Legs beat him out of town. String Cheese Legs beat him out of town. Who was it? String Cheese Legs? String Cheese Legs? Like, I'm on your top. D Drama. You're finally a fan now? Damn. He's my biggest fan. That's D Drama. Come on. He said me and Crazy Guy was there. No, y'all weren't. No, the fuck y'all weren't. Y'all were nowhere to be found. I'm looking everywhere. It was just another one of them monkey see, monkey do type dudes. He felt the need and thought it was cool, and he was getting a lot of views from it, and he was getting a lot of motion, and people were following him because they thought that, he was going to come and do something to Roosker. And like that was not the case at all, and he knew it. And he made himself look dumb. Like that was ornery. Like I'm not gonna lie, remember like I said I was gonna pull up to Cincy? Then I ended up pulling up. But it wasn't for them though, it was for some other shit. But I still pulled up and I still went live and I still was all through their section and they told me not to and that they were going to do this and do that and that I wouldn't be able to walk a foot in Cincinnati and if I did I was going to die and they were on my ass and if I touched down anywhere in the city that they were on me and they said I bet you won't go live in Cincy. I bet you won't go live in Cincy. Come to Cincinnati. We went up there and handled them rough, brother. I ain't gonna lie to you. We went up there and handled them from the Tooski Rooski 502. We went live and all that. Had a good old time in their city. It was a beautiful city. I love Cincinnati. It was a beautiful city. They said he's Jewish. I could never be Jewish, brother. No, he quit supporting you after you didn't show up. You lied to everybody. You lied to everybody. That's what I'm saying. He quit supporting you after you didn't show up, man. Yeah, nobody wants to support a punk. Like, especially when you talk all that shit and then you didn't come, like, that's awful. Like, imagine if I talked all this shit and then, like, somebody caught me out and, like, embarrassed me and dogged me. Damn, that would be awful. Like, I could never let that happen. Like, I swear to God, I would never let that happen. On everything I love, like, I just wouldn't let it happen. Like, it wouldn't happen. It is what it is. Like, I ain't knocking on wood or none of that shit. It is what it is. I'm going out like that. I swear to God, I am. It is what it is. They can say what they want, but when I go, they're gonna be like, "Yeah, dude was an alright dude. He was a stand-up guy. He was really talking about it, and he did that. Come on, that's all I ever wanted out of life. That's it. I just wanted to be a man of my word, and for the people to, see that like what he's gonna say is what he's gonna do, and what he does is what he does. Come on." So I've always made it my utmost number one thing to do on my to-do list is to make sure to be honest and, be a man of my word. I try to be. I'm not always that. I fall short too, I'm sure, but I know I'm way more than a lot of these guys that don't have morals or principles in their self. They'll tell on a fly if it fucking landed on them. You know what I mean? It's good to know whenever you got friends, but it's good to know when you got solid friends, right? That's like a number one thing. Like I can do stuff around my friends or anything and like nothing would be talked about, nothing would be said. Like that's a good feeling. And there's like a lot of people that I know that I can't say that about, that I would never mention nothing around, that I don't even want them watching my lives. You know what I mean? Because they'll trick you out of your position real quick. Look at Crazy Dude. He was ghost all weekend. Come on. Come on. Boop, boop, boop. He was ghost all weekend. Pew, pew, pew. Ooh, tell him again, Christy. Come on. We ain't gonna keep doing all that fucking yapping and smacking. Like now you're at this point, you were like, I'm gonna get you, motherfucker. I'm there on Saturday, you old bitch. And then now all of a sudden you're like coming from that to defending yourself. Like, yeah, we was gonna we was like on our way and shit and the motherfucking tire blew out. Then we got the tire plugged and ran out of gas. And like, yeah, and like we was on the way. We had to call a tow truck. Like, shut the fuck up. You would have, man, if y'all would have heard the story he'd have said, he should have been like, man, my girl's car fucked up on me or something. And I would have definitely believed that more than the cornball that was like, yeah, where was you at? We was down there. Like, what? And then I know what's going down. But yeah, nah, he wasn't down there. Come on. He wasn't down there with Ruski. I was looking forward to that shit. Come on, we was gonna bounce on him. What was we gonna do? It's all about that footwork. They said you're not Ruski. I'm the definition of Ruski. Rough, rowdy, rich. I'm fucking Ruski. Don't ever forget it. I don't give a damn what you are. It's Ruski in this motherfucker. Let me stop though. Shout out to you. You got it, brother. They said you're a clown. I already know. Trust me. Hey, you ain't got to tell me that I'm a clown. I'm knowing. I got multiple personality disorders. Like one day I might be a clown. The other day I might be the guy that blacked your eyeball. That's what's different about me. That's why they fuck with me. I'm a Gemini. You know what I mean? I got two different personalities. Come on. One day I might love you to death. The next day I might fucking leave you on the side of the road. You never know. It's how I'm feeling today. Come on. I suffer from multiple personality disorders, brother. Thought my cat was on the roof again. Anyway, D-Drama. What you need to be doing is going and asking your buddy why he didn't show up. Y'all was talking about y'all was going to do this and do that. And like, dude, I'm still Ruski. Like, I don't see a black eye one. This is entertainment for the people. It's got to be. Because I always think, like, if I was somebody on the outside watching Tooski, Rooski, Ooski, I would definitely watch. Like, dude's a clown. Dude's a fool. He's funny in a motherfucker. So, you know, I'm third partying it right now. I'm not even in myself. You hear what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking at you as if you were looking at me. Ain't that crazy? Like, I'm third partying it right now and you don't even know it. And it's crazy when I say that I'm being so serious, and they're probably like, what? This dude's nuts. What's he talking about? No, like, I'm visualizing myself as if I was one of y'all. You see what I'm saying? Like, look, I'm looking at myself right now. Like, I'm not even myself. It's like somebody else. Do you see? Like, I'm that guy right there. Like, I'm not this guy. You know what I mean? I don't know what y'all are talking about. I really don't. Like, I'm that guy. Like, y'all don't know who he is. Come on. I'm third party in it. All you see is this right here, this guy on the screen. I don't know who he is. I promise I don't. They said Tooski is tripping. Come on. I be trying to explain my world to y'all. See what I'm saying though? When I try to explain my world and tell them what it is, they think I'm crazy. That's why I just shut the fuck up. When I told them I could see the future, they thought I was crazy. Until I started guessing shit out in the chat. And then they were like, hold on, dude. This dude's freaking weird, dude. Like, see the crystal ball? Come on. Look, there's D77. What's the word? D77. He said Russia has a culture where they don't tolerate. Yeah, Russians are built like that, cut like that. I'm not gonna lie, they come from the mountains. But like, let's not act like D-Drama's like from Dagestan or something. Like he's acting like he's pure Russian. Like he's sitting here acting like he's Dagestani and like he's from the mountains. Like all he did was fight bears growing up. Like, come on, man. It's D-Drama. Now all of a sudden he was born there. Son of a fuck. Well, how'd you get here? Because I know one thing. Russia is one of the hardest places to leave. Like, you basically got to have a job or be famous or have a reason to come to America if Russia's going to let you. I know that much. You didn't come to America off the strength of you. Either your family was here, you got blessed in something, you had a job here, it was some reason. You didn't just say, hey, I'm poor and come from Russia, I'm going to go to America. Yeah, all right, what's your story? Let's hear it, D-Drama. You came here as a refugee. Okay, that's what's up. Shout out to you. Let's hear your story. That's what's up. I'm knowing. See, I know a little bit about what I'm talking about, and yeah, I'm knowing you didn't just say, you know what, let's go for a better life in fucking America, because that right there is goddamn impossible. Damn near. If you want to come to America, you have to know a lot of shit. You understand, like, the people that come from, like, Africa and places like that, they have to know shit that I don't even know. Like, to pass the test, right? To be a, like, to come over here, they ask dumbass questions. Like, that, some shit I wouldn't even know. Like, you got to know the whole national anthem, and you got to know, like, certain presidents, who was the first president, who was this president. You have to know the national anthem. You have to know a lot about American history just to be able to even pass the fucking test. You got to be able to at least know some type of English, all types of shit. If you can't speak English and you're trying to come over here, it's not going to happen. You have to know English because you have to be able to know American history. You got to be able to pass the test. I mean, there's other shit that you got to do, right? Get a passport and all that, but they have tests. Like, I worked at the slaughterhouse for 7 years, and I talked to a lot of these guys that come from Rwanda and the Congo and places like that. And for you to become an American citizen, it takes 5 years for one, but just to get here, you have to pass a test. I think it's either 50 or 100 questions, and you have to like know the national anthem, and you have to recite it to them. You got to know the first president and like the last president, the current president. You got to know a lot of shit that like even the American people wouldn't know about their own shit, you know? And that's a fact. And if you don't believe me, you can go look it up and look at the test and shit. It's ridiculous. Like, these people are coming from Rwanda and the Congo, and like they took them years. A lot of times they don't get over here unless they have family they got married in, or they got some type of money that's being sent to them from people that's already in America. You know, a lot of times they don't just even have the money to go take the test and do all that. It costs fucking $5,000 just to be able to like get in and do all that shit, is what they were telling me. You get $5,000 when you're in a country and can't eat. That's what I'm saying. They damn near make it impossible. What he say? He said ICE goes after all illegals, but I'm permanent resident. You have a green card. That's what's up. He said we were sponsored by a church because of my. Yeah, see, that's what's up. So you got blessed. Like, that usually never happens. He said they were sponsored by a church. He said, I'm going to let you slide. Hell yeah. Yeah, I appreciate that, brother. You know what? I appreciate that. You know, I ain't gonna lie. He said, like, damn. He's like, you know what, Jordan? Like, damn, I'm gonna let you slide this time. You know what? I appreciate that, brother. That shit was hard. Said he was gonna let me slide on this one. Damn. I appreciate that, though. You know, I'm just trying to stay out of your way. That's it. Come on, what's going on? Axel's in the building. Y'all see Axel? But yeah, crazy dude on the other hand. Hey, crazy dude, you don't get no type of respect in here or nothing, man. You threatened me for a week and didn't show up. Even the girls was laughing at you. That had to have been a bad feeling though. Like, imagine you was ghost all weekend and then the girls came in here toasting you about it. Like, that's harsh. Like, it hits different when the females roast you. I'm not gonna lie about it. Like, it's cool when the dudes say something because you think to yourself, like, fuck it. Like, they got a dick like I do. It ain't nothing I'm trying to impress. Fuck them. You get what I mean? But when the females hit you low, it's like, ah, Hey, you know, like it fucks you up, don't it? I swear. Like when that hatchet split hits you and they even know you're lame, good grief. Yeah, crazy dude's done for in the chat, man. He gets no type of respect, not even from the females. The females don't respect him no more. They was in here dusting him up. He knows better than to ever come in here and threaten Ruski and not show up again. He said, crazy dude, you really let me down so bad that I'm now Jordan's biggest fan. Come on. Come on. Ice Gardens. Come on, Ice Gardens. Look, now you don't want to say nothing. That's embarrassing. Like, that's hilarious, though. Crazy dude. You don't want to say nothing now? Damn, look, they said that I'm their favorite LGBTQ streamer. I didn't even know how it went. Like, they know about it so much, they knew exactly how the little jingle went. LGBTQ. I thought it was LBGTQZM. Come on. Do they get an honorable one-time in pass, or is that pushing? Ice Gardens. You gonna answer that question? A one-time in-word pass or no? What is it? What is it? What is it? The one-time pass or no? Ice Gardens. Gotta have that Coca-Cola. Ice Gardens. Who is it? Ice Gardens. Look, they came in here earlier and said Tuski's tripping. They didn't know what I was on. They thought I was on the shrooms. Ice Gardens. Hey, crazy dude, are you in here? And then Christy did him bad and said, no, you was ghost all weekend. And then you come in here all of a sudden Sunday afternoon. Cringe detector. What's going on? Like, did your cringe detector go off when you came in here or no? Like, did you detect cringe as soon as you got in here, or was it not going off at all and you felt comfortable in here? Cringe detector, was it going off or no? He said, I will find you when you don't expect me. I will surprise you. Well, that's the worst thing you could possibly do. Oh God. That was a good one. That was his excuse now. Now all of a sudden I had a gun. He said now all of a sudden I had a gun. Like, come on, dude. I didn't even have one. Like literally. Like I didn't even have one, brother. Come on, dude. Like that's fucked up. He said, I'm not stupid, you coward. Well, nobody said you were stupid, so why the fuck did you even mention anything about being stupid when I didn't call you stupid? You must felt like you were stupid or something. Come on. Nobody said you were stupid. Damn. You were actually smart as fuck. I'm not gonna lie to you. You were smart as fuck for not showing up. Why would you anyway? You're mad for what? Like, come all the way here to get a black eye for what? Like, would I do that personally? Like, myself? Probably not. Like, I wouldn't go meet up with somebody, like, drive forever to fight with them. If they wanted to fight with me that bad, they would come here. So I don't blame you. I wouldn't, you know, that's stupid. Like, we're grown men at the end of the day. Nobody's gonna, like, go out of their way to try to fight at 30. But don't get me wrong, I'm just one of them ones, man, rough and rowdy, man. It's Rooski. It's just how we do it. I'm gonna forever be that. Even when I'm 70 with a cane, like, I'll still punish you with my cane. Like, even when I'm 70. I swear. Come on. I'll still punish you with the rubber part on my chain on my cane. Like, don't ever play. I will still rip off my belt at 70. Give you an old fashioned ass. That's right. Me and my cat will win. That's a fact. My cat's ruthless. He stays bringing back bodies. He's brought back a squirrel, a bird, a snake. He brings back everything. He don't care. He's brought back a centipede. In his mouth, a whole centipede. Like, he's a real killer. He really is. He brings it back right to me and he wants to show me his kill every time because he knows I'm the one that feeds him. He don't have to eat none of it, but he still fucking eats the shit. I don't understand. It's like before he eats it though, he plays with it for an hour and like throws it around and chases it, and it's like he wants it to move, but it's dead. It's like you're dumb. You killed it. He ain't gonna move no more. Like he's still trying to throw it up in the air and shit and fucking play with it. I'm like, hell no. He's over here playing with the carcass though, like just throwing it around. That shit's ruthless. But yeah, my cat's lit. I try to get him to not do that and stuff, cause like just asking for him to get hurt, and he still just be attacking shit. They both do it. He'll bite you if he don't know you. Yeah, they will bite you, but they don't bite me. If I start messing with them and stuff, they will scratch me and bite me. Yeah, they don't play. But those are my cats. I raised them up, so they don't do that to me. They know that I feed them. You share the litter box? Nope. I got one litter box for one cat, and I change it once a week, and that's all I gotta do. They're not hard to clean up behind. I vacuum the house to clean up his hair, and I dump his litter box in the garbage and pour another one in there once a week. That's nothing. And then feeding them, but I just fill up a bowl and feeding them about every other day. Just keep the bowl full, and he eats whenever he wants to eat. You know, I'm not just gonna feed them at certain times, but the cats on the outside, I feed them at certain times. I just have a handful apiece. Come on, couple times a day. They're all right off that. Come on, because a handful for me is a lot. But sometimes, most of the time, I don't do it twice a day. I'll fucking sometimes feed them 3 or 4 times a day just because they be up on the porch looking all hungry, so I'll give them extra and shit and fucking, yup, take care of my cats. Come on, my cats live in luxury, but they're good cats. They keep down on mice and bugs and You know, they also let me know when things are around. Like I've been outside multiple times smoking a cigarette and then look at my cat and he'll be like looking down the alley or something and I'll know that somebody's down there or whatever. And that they've helped me multiple times, like at nighttime especially, and like they'll be looking at something and I'll look out there and see it's like somebody in the alley or something they were down there looking at. I wouldn't even have been able to tell, but they can see real good in the nighttime. I mean, they hear real good as well, so they could probably hear the footsteps way before, you know. So like they're very helpful. But at this point now, the baby cat has figured out that he can get on the roof, so he climbs up in the tree and then climbs over to the roof. And now the neighbor had come over the other day, like, "Oh, I think your cat's stuck on the roof." And I was like, "No, he can get down. He just gets up there and lays down and he like sits in the wind and like hit, and then if you see him up there, he'll just mess with you and like try to swat your hand and roll over on his back like he's just having a good old time up there. He loves it. And I'm over there like, get down. But yeah, one day one of these old people call the cops or something and say he's stuck. That's what I don't need. I'm in here blowing weed all day. I would never answer if the cops came anyway. I don't give a fuck. There's two cars in the driveway and they're gonna know somebody's here. It don't matter. I'm not gonna answer it. I don't give a shit if they seen me right here through the window. I'm still not gonna answer it. They're gonna be like, "Hey, you don't hear us knocking at the door? Answer the door." I mean, act like I don't even hear them. Because at the end of the day, they don't have a warrant. They're not gonna kick it down. Don't matter if they see me in here. They're gonna leave. But yeah, they wouldn't be able to see me. All my windows got blinds, even though I do need to get some new blinds for a couple of these windows because they're all broke up from my cat. Would crazy dude say, "What did you stream at 5 p.m. but not at 4?" The whole week I was saying, "Bro, I went live at 5:30." Cause you know what's crazy is I specifically remember I was like, "Oh yeah, it's 5:30 right now." Wasn't he saying like 5 or something? You can go look back right now. I was live at 5:30 for like an hour, walking all around the event, showing the people, showing all the booths, showing the air show, showing all the stands and the people walking around. Like I let the live feed people see everything, man. They were walking right there with me, man. You were nowhere to be found. Don't start that. You were nowhere to be found. He said my cat helps me get quicker with cooking because he tries to eat it. Damn, your cat tries to eat your food? Well, why don't you feed him then? My cat ain't never tried to get human food. He's always straight. If he's trying to get your food, he's hungry, man. Give him some food. I hate to see animals starve, and I'll never let an animal starve. You better not be letting them animals starve. Better take care of your animals, Ice Garden. I ain't playing. I don't play about the animals. He said something like dogs. Listen to him talking about breeding cats. Like, who does that? Who does that? Ice Garden's crazy. Like, I thought that wasn't a real person for a second. I was like, ain't no way. And really, who knows if it really is a real person or not? You know, like Ice Gardens, is that really you? Like, let's see a different. All right, you know what? We're gonna see right here, right now. Ice Gardens, if that's really your profile picture and that's really your face, post another picture out of your phone and let me see. Cause I really just don't. I don't know. Like your profile picture and your persona, it don't match up with what you write. I'm knowing that. And I've always been fishy about it. I'm like, your face does not match up with what's being said. I'm just saying. If that's really you, post a different picture of you. I've always had that feeling too, so like I'm good about like knowing. My gut feeling is always usually on point. Like I don't know, I'm feeling like it's not actually you behind that screen. I think it's somebody else. If that's really you, Ice Gardens, post a different profile picture of you right now. I don't believe him. Damn, did I drop it? Yeah, we can't have that. I'm over here getting right now too on YouTube toasted. That's all I do is blow though, like a champion. But I've noticed I do smoke a little bit more like when I'm on live and I'm on YouTube and I need to cut back on that. Like be smoking hella tough on the live. People are probably like, "What the fuck? How's he able to smoke on there? How's he do this? How's he do that?" Cuz like I've had people ask that before, like, "How are you able to smoke?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" I just do it. Like I've seen channels on here that it's like a dispensary channel and it'll be like promoting some kind of dispensary somewhere and they'll go live from it and like be cutting up buds and like cutting leaves off of buds and it'll say for medical use only or for medical purposes only and it'll be like an alert thing, but it still goes live. And I'm like, what are y'all talking about? And like, they're like, oh, you showed a gun on here. And I'm like, what do you mean? I see people all the time that have literal gun channels. Like, their whole channel is like about military stuff and guns. And like, they post videos of them shooting and hitting targets. And I'm like, why do y'all keep mentioning shit about guns? Like, they're like, oh, you won't get monetized. You won't get paid off anything if you're putting guns in the videos. And I'm like, what? I see people that got whole channels of like that are about guns or gun safety or where they're shooting targets or where they're hunting, like they hunt animals and you know what I mean? Like, what are they talking about? I don't understand. It's like some people will say one thing and then other people will be doing it. And it's like, what's the real truth? Like, what can you not and can do? Like, what can and not do on the fucking YouTube at this point? Like, I'm gonna have to Google it and like get a bulletin list of like, you know what I mean? Because eventually I'm about to be monetized. Okay. That looks okay. That's a fact. That's actually a better picture, bro. You should have kept that picture right there. I'm not gonna lie to you. You might want to just keep that picture than to have that. Let me see if I can see you on the top fans. Damn, usually Ice Gardens is on there. Is it because he's a fake profile? Why are you not on the top fans? That's weird. Ice Gardens, how do you do all that commenting and all this shit, but you're not on the top fans? Is it because you're a bot? I fuck with you though. Now that I know you're a real person, I always thought you were kind of like, but yeah, I guess that's really him. But yeah, you should keep that picture, bro. That actually like it resembles and like would or you know what I mean? Like that's a more decent looking picture than the goofy ass picture you posted before. Like why would you have a picture like that when you could have posted that one? Like don't make no sense. I'm dead. What do you mean you said it cancels it? The top fans, ain't no way it cancels it. I seen some people tapping in though, some real people. Somebody named Feedle, McTriple, McTriple Chin was in here. Is McTriple Chin in here? What's the word, herd? We hit 1,000 subs and we've been going crazy and they've been showing love. We been running it up. We gonna get a dub. And I'm waiting on the stacks, and you know I got the racks, and it's Tooski Riskooski, and he knows that I'm back. And I'm getting money, and I think it's just funny, and I'm doing them like dummies, and they know I'm getting money. Rapping like a mummy, and then we send them out hole. I don't give a damn. And their bitch already knows, and she on my dick. And I seen her booty hole, and I don't give a damn. You like the booty roll. So I'm getting them racks, and I'm getting them stacks, and I'm going to dumb, and I'm getting the money. Big triple chins in the building. There he blows. Ah, there he blows. Big triple chin. That's what I'm talking about. Kill team. Big triple chin. Like, damn. Big Tripleton's in the building. They said that was actually Mr. Do It, though, is what they said. Timmy 12 in the motherfucking house. Okay. Timmy 12 times. Let's go, man. They said it's Ferguson, another picture doing push-ups. Hell no, that cornball, Curly Q. That ain't even Fargus no more. His name's Curly Q. But no, he ain't sent me no more videos of him doing push-ups. Like, that shit was dumb as fuck. I was like, what in the hell is wrong with this little dude? He's like 7 years old. He said, and what's crazy is he tried to hit 20, but by the time he got to 12, he was damn near dead. He was barely pushing up. I said, this weakling is cornball. You'd have thought he was on glass trying to do push-ups the way he was struggling. I'm going to change it one last time. Look, there's Ice Gardens. So he is a real person. I fuck with Ice Gardens. What's the word, Ice Gardens? He really is a real person, man. We're going to actually treat you like a real person now. Like, I really thought you were a fake account, brother. Like, that's what's up, though. Hell yeah. Like, I thought you was another, like, McTriple Chin. And, you know what I mean? I really thought you were a fake account, brother. Like, McTriple Chin. Like, that shit is crazy to me. He's actually a real person. Like, Ice Gardens! Like, hell yeah. Okay. They said my profile is really me, honey. Like, no, the fuck it is not. That's Tripleton. Like, what are you talking about? That's AI. You AI'd that shit. And you know you did. And then put McTriple Chin on there. Like, you know you AI'd that shit and then put McTriple Chin. Like, do not do that. Oh, the device is on 2%. Oh! What'd he say? Oh, the device on 2%. Tooski? Tooski. The phone's going dead. Crazy dudes in the building. What is the word? He said he was gonna pull up on me, do me bad, and I was gonna get hurt. But he didn't even show up. We was looking for him. It was the worst. And he really got scared. Came back in on Sunday. Then he said that he was not coming. Oh wait, he'll come one day. He ain't coming ever. He is scared. He's all to his name. We been going hard every day. We run the fucking game. Getting money. Got the chains. Getting money. Got his honey. Probably got 100. I put it on his money. I ain't worried about shit. I been getting paper too. And this Tooski Rooski Ooski Ooski you. Come on. No, let me stop. That wasn't like a real serious rap or anything. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. That was just me acting a fool. Come on. Jordan, be honest. Do you like me? I don't know who you are, brother. What do you mean, do I like you? I don't know who you are. Like, are you a real person or like who? Like. Oh, 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 oh! Damn, the whole phone fell over. See what you did to me? Damn. But like, yeah, honestly, brother, I don't know who you are. Like, how can I like somebody or fuck with somebody or think they're cool if I don't understand who I'm talking to? You digs? If you actually had a real profile picture right there, I'd probably fuck with that. Who am I? Mick Tripleton. Mick Triple Chin. He said, I love you too, man. See, that's what I'm saying. Crazy dude. What you need to do is put your real photo on there. Show us who you really are and who we're fucking with here. And then we can give you some respect on your name and see, and talk to you like and treat you like a real person. But until then, we have no clue who we're talking to. And you came in here talking all types of reckless and you were going to do this and do that. Now all of a sudden you're ready to cry. And I'm like, well, what is going on? Like, first of all, you start by showing us your real picture and being one of the guys. You know what I mean? You don't want to get arrested. Here we go. What are you on the run for? Touching little boys? I mean, is it correct if what I said was true? Like, these people hide behind these screens because, like, they got weirdo charges? I've been saying it for the longest. I guarantee you don't want to get arrested. I don't know if that's your charges or your case or not. I'm just saying, I've been saying that for the longest of a night. Go on. Oh, hell no, this is mango gelato and berry kush. This ain't the real deal. They said, just kidding, I'm a good guy. Okay, well, then let's see who we're dealing with. Like, let's see who crazy dude is. Like, reveal yourself and be one of the guys. Be a normal person, man. Hang with the crew. Like, we won't have to look at you like a goofy all the time. I look at everybody like a goofy if I don't know who I'm talking to, right? Like, if they don't have a profile picture there and they're talking shit, I don't respect it one bit. They're automatically a goofy. 1000%. At least if you're talking shit and it's a real profile picture, I can respect that. Like if you pulled a D drama and you're talking shit, but it's actually your profile picture and stuff, like I can lightweight respect that. But like for you to never post yourself or anything, but you talk the most shit, like I don't respect that at all. But like we all do it. It ain't a big deal. I don't really look at anybody different for talking shit on the internet, like, cause that ain't their real self, right? Like I know that much. When people talk shit on the internet, that's not how they are in real life. Like that's not how I am in real life. When I talk shit on the internet, I'm not that type of person in real life. Like it's just all a game to me. It's all a troll thing. It's like playing video games. Like the game systems and the PCs and the headsets they wear and shit, and they sit behind the screen and play video games all day. I don't really do none of that. Watch TV, watch sports, and none of that bullshit. I'm usually outside, hands on, doing fun things. But when I do get on the internet, I troll and have fun and play games. And that's what I do, man. That's what the internet's for, man. To troll and turn up and get motion and try to get monetized and like make a fucking profit off of it somehow. You know what I mean? Turn it into a plus instead of a minus. Like, yeah, they might troll and be negative and it could turn out bad, but who gives a fuck? Like, at the end, we're going to make it work and we're going to make it to where they're giving us a check every month, even if it's $100. We want that check every month, period. Oh, you said you. He said I really want to fight you. If you really wanted to fight me, you would have came down there and busted my ass up. You know what I mean? If you really wanted to fight me, you would have came down here and busted my ass to pieces. He said, yeah, most people in the chat say can say what they want since it has no negative to themselves, right? Like nothing's gonna happen, right? They're behind the screen, nobody knows who they are, they can probably hide forever. And what they say on the internet's probably what not what they won't say in real life, right? Because like you get on here and vent, and this is an outlet where you can say what you really want to say in real life, but you won't because you don't have the heart, or you're, scared, or you're worried about the repercussions, or if that person's gonna do something to you or not. But the reason you're so freely to do it on the internet is because you know for a fact that these people are not going to be able to touch you and can't see you and blah, blah, blah. Correct? Right or wrong? Yes, right. Because the same shit you would say on the internet is the same shit you would never say in real life to somebody. Remember that much. Me, totally different. The same shit I be talking in real life, the same shit on the internet. Fuck them. When they catch me, fuck them. If they don't like me that bad off shit talking, turning up and playing games and clowning and being goofy and acting a fool on YouTube, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck them if they can't take a joke. Come on. Like, fuck them if they can't take a joke. This is all a game to me. I don't take none of this shit serious, man. This is just recreation. Like, I don't act like this in real life. I'm not a stupid, goofy dude that talks shit and just acts retarded all day in real life. Hell no. We get out there and we fucking handle jobs, and I go to work and be productive and be responsible and don't really even talk and stay to myself and stay in my own lane and don't worry about nobody else's problems or nothing they got going on. I'm always worried about me, mine's my plate, and what I got going on and what's attached to me. You get what I'm saying? And what comes with me. Other than that, if it ain't attached to me and it ain't got shit to do with me, I don't give a damn what's going on. Come on. Would they say federal return accepted? Come on, would they say state returns accepted? Ski. 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 They said, Jordan, I like you, man. I forgive you. Or forgive me for threatening you for all my hate to you. Oh, trust me, you've been forgiven a long time ago. I don't hold it against nobody. Because I see the reason why people hate and shit. I understand. I used to hate as well. I still do sometimes. Like, I get mad every now and then, see some dumb shit, but it don't matter to me. So many people hate on me, and it don't mean a thing to me, man. In real life, if they actually knew me, they'd probably fuck with me or want to hang out with me, or you know what I mean. And that's the reason they hate or say negative shit. It don't mean nothing to me, man. We get on here and troll, have a good time, turn up, and that's what it is. But like I already knew that you wasn't gonna show up. I didn't want to have to do you like that, crazy dude. You know what I mean? I didn't want to have to peel you off the pavement. You're the crazy guy. Like you're supposed to peel me off the pavement. So like let's keep that persona going. Come on. Hold on, I gotta send this message. Alright, we're smooth. Had to get that out, man. Yes, sir, man. Provider, protector, man. They're dependent on me. They need me. Let's go. Timmy 12 in the building. Timmy 12 in the building. Let's go. And I ain't talking police. That's Timmy 12 times. Leland, what's the word? Come on, we went and turned up. We got loud, man. It's Rooski. Come on, Leland's in the building with us. What's the word, bro? You been live today? You been turning up? How many subs you got now, Leland? I know you probably got more than I got. Come on. I don't even know how many I got, but I haven't looked. I need to go look, though. Leland be turning up, though. He really got hella subs. Like, he's really right there where I'm at as well. Or he might be in front of me by now. 1,018 subs. Let's go. I don't know how many I got, but it's like right around that, I'm pretty sure. That's crazy. Everybody's turning up at this point. Yep, and then Matt, he hit 1,000. I think he's got more than what I got. He's got a lot, but yeah, he gained a whole bunch. Matt got rated. I'm trying to get rated like Matt did. That was dope. Like he ended up gaining like 200 and something subs off of one live. Now they did take a lot from him, but then he ended up getting rated again, and that time like a lot of people tapped back in with him, and he was able to keep a lot of the subs, which was cool. I swear that's a fact. Like, yeah, as soon as I hit 1,000, I stopped looking myself. I haven't looked at all. Like, as soon as I hit the 1K and it knocked it off where I don't have to hit 1,000 subs anymore, I was just like, all right, well, now it really doesn't matter how many subs I got, you know. And now we're at watch hours. Like, now we're just trying to get people to watch. And it's been happening, though. I've been gaining hella watch hours. And people's been tapping in, man. They've been coming in. Hell, we went live for an hour and something, like an hour and 15 or 20 minutes earlier, and it was like 600 and something people that tapped in. Or no, it was like 397. It was a smaller live, but there was a lot of comments. But yeah, you said you got 14K? You got 14,000 subs? With the watch hours, it's hard. Yeah, I've gotten fucking. Dang. So you've got 14,000 subs? Or what's going on here? He said he's got like 14K. Cause I'm wondering like right now I'm working on watch hours and I've got like 25 or something hundred. I need to hit that 3,000 though so I can go ahead and get monetized. I've worked hard for it, man. We're almost there. Short videos give you a lot of subs. Yeah, that's what I've heard. And I've posted a lot of shorts. Like, that's how I got most of my subs before I could even go live. Because, like, you had to hit 50 subscribers before you can even go live. So, like, I had to just post shorts and post videos in order to get the subs up. But yeah, it didn't take long at all to hit 50. And then once I was able to turn the camera on and go live, it sold itself from there. You know, they tapped in quick with Ruski. Pay me 250 a month. I'll be your manager. Hell, I don't need one, brother. I'm just a regular guy. You know what I mean? I don't even have any motion yet. I have 1,000 people. I do have a lot of watch hours though for the amount of subs I have. I have a lot of watch hours. Like people watch me, watch me. Like 2,500 watch hours is dumb hard to get. And everybody that does YouTube knows how hard it is. Them lives is what gets you those watch hours. You're still at 500? I don't understand. That's so crazy. How are you at 500 though? It's just like it really makes me like see that like I'm blessed, I guess, and these people like I'm really headed that direction. Like, cause I'm fucking at 25 something, and it took a while. Like, but you gotta think I've been making sure to keep gaining watch hours. Like, I've been going hard. I've been going live, and like people consistently watch me. You know, I do numbers. Like, it's very rare that two or three people are watching. You know, but it happens a lot. You know, I wouldn't say it's very rare, but it's rare that there is two or three people. Like I usually have 5 and 10 and 15 people and shit like that on average all the time. But yeah, I got bad lives as well. But that's the key, really. If you can get the people to watch the lives, man, they'll turn up with you. They'll go crazy. They will sub. Damn, he said he was my subscriber since 1987. Yes, sir. Even though I've only been doing YouTube for 8 months, but whatever, he was my subscriber. Just wanted to give everybody a round of applause that was watching. Leland, everybody, come on. Like, we've been turning this YouTube shit up. We've been doing the shit. Like, really, we're on our way to monetization. They better just stay out the way. Tell them, Leland, where's Matt at? Where are they at, man? Tell them, stay on out the way. We're on the way up to the top. All the people with 100,000 subscribers and 50,000 subscribers and 20,000 subscribers, I'm seeing y'all's lives that y'all are doing. And you see my lives, I'm doing the same numbers that those people are doing. And that's on my granny. God can strike me dead now. I have seen people with 30 and 50 and 70,000 subscribers, and they have 8 and 7 and 5 and 3 people watching their lives. And I'm thinking, wow, I've got 1,000 subscribers and I do 8 and 10 people all the time. But that's where the 2,500 watch hours comes into play. That's what I keep telling y'all. I have people that actually watch me and they come in and it's different people. I know they see 7 and 8 people and 10 and 12. That number is a fluctuation. There's people in and out. Bing, 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 bing. They're scrolling down YouTube, seeing me, stopping, going. Like, we do numbers. We gain watch hours. That's a fact. They said Matt's too cool for us, right? Yeah, like he's turned up now. Like all of a sudden he just like got raided twice. Now all of a sudden he don't fuck with the young ones. Like damn. No, Matt's alright though. But he did get turned up, man. That raid helped him. They let him keep most of those subs too. I know he probably did 2 or 300 subscribers off of that dude. Easy. I'm trying to get raided by him because like he will help you a lot. I watched because Matt posted a Discord screenshot, or he posted a screenshot in the Discord of the analytics from the raid, and yeah, it was 233 subscribers that he got, which that was the first time when they took a lot of them away from him, but he ended up getting raided again in the same week for a second time. That's how I know that guy had to have seen me before. But yeah, and they let him keep most of them, which is good. He's at what, 1.16? Damn, yeah. Yeah, that dude turned him up quick. He got like, yeah, he would probably just be getting at the 1,000 mark if it wasn't for that guy. But like that's good, man. People get blessed on here. That's why I always tell people with this live shit, at any moment anything can happen. Like I've seen people only have one person and out of nowhere get raided and 300 people be in the live and everybody's commenting and they're like, "What the fuck? Like what's going on? Oh shit." Like I've seen it happen. I've seen people go from nobody to like in 1 or 2 lives of getting rated and have 1,000 and 3,000 subs, and they literally only had 100 subscribers. Like, but they were going live, and somebody just rated them. That's why Speedy always tells you, he's like, I got rated by accident. Or he was like, I got monetized by accident. Speedy always says it, I got monetized by accident. Yeah, because somebody rated his ass and fucking amped him up like when he first started going live. And he got monetized literally in like no time. Speedy did. He got monetized like a month or something. But yeah, it can definitely happen. That's why I'm always on here telling them, man, stick with it. Stick with it. Your day's coming. We're going to turn up. They said you apologized. I'm happy to see that. Yeah, he didn't mean no harm. He was just like the rest of them. Like, they come in here and hate and they say this and say that, but really they end up figuring out, like, I'm alright, dude, a cool dude. And they don't want to do anything to Ruski. I'm the rec, man. I'm the recreation. Like, what's going on? Then there's a whole community building as well. Christopher. Bro, I've been subbed since you was at. Yeah, Leland has been subbed since I was at 500. Shout out to him. I appreciate you, bro. You have been watching for a minute. He said, I've been subbed ever since you was at 500 subs. And I remember that too. Like, I was just talking about it earlier how I was on the road to 500. Like, who does the road to 500 subs? Like, I should have been on the road to 1,000 the whole time, but that was just me setting small goals, realistic goals that I would actually be able to achieve, and I was hitting them quick. But yeah, I was on the road to 500 at one point. Now we're at 1,000 subs. I don't know exactly how many, but we've been going crazy, man. And at this point, I don't even look at the subscribers anymore. I really don't even say much to people about subbing. I don't even really be like, yeah, hit the sub. But every now and then I will, but I laid off of it. Like I said, as soon as I hit the 1,000, it was at this point now. I'm just gonna get some mods up in here soon and fucking. I got a full channel. Come on. Oh, I gotta post more videos, like long term videos, and that's what I'll do. I was thinking about buying a drone. There's a lot of things I could do, like buy a drone and make like a drone page and start doing like drone vlogs where I fly around Louisville and like just look at different shit and see different shit and like come down on people and like they'll be like, what the fuck? And just get people's reactions and shit. Like, I'm really smart. I'm really thinking about how to run this YouTube shit down. And yeah, like I got some ideas. Like, I'm as soon as I get this one to where it's monetization stage, boom, I'm either go get a drone or go get the meta glasses and, like I said, start riding through the city and vlog through the city. You know what I mean? Or like I said, get the drone and just it'll be a channel where I just like go live and fly through the city. Like, who knows? I might strap a phone on the fucking or strap a little camera on the fucking drone and go live from that and just be live from a drone flying around. Like, who does that? Like, who goes live from a drone and flies around while they're live, though? Like, yeah, they might post videos that they've recorded, but who's actually going live on YouTube and flying through the city? I ain't seen one person. I better quit giving them my fucking ideas. Stupid ass goofy. The fuck is wrong with you? These people, I'm giving them $1 million fucking ideas. Like, what the fuck is wrong with me, dude? I'm not putting this one as public, man. See, they can figure that shit out on their own, bruh. Like, that shit's crazy. I can't keep making these people rich. Yeah, well, I just now thought about it and I'm like, damn. Name one person on YouTube that goes live, but while they're live, you're seeing them fly around the city on a drone, like over buildings and like flying into certain shit. And you'll see people at gas stations and shit. You're flying around the gas station recording them and shit. Like, who does that? I don't see one person. Like, let me stop giving them my ideas. Come on, I've been going hard. Becca, what's going on? Becca just tapped in. What's the word? Come on. Becky's here. Come on. On this liquor, oh so heavy, it's you test me. Yeah, Becky, come on. I'm dead. Anyway, I don't drink liquor. That was just a song. I'm definitely not on this liquor, but I'm definitely on this good ganja. I'm definitely on this loud pack. This ain't no Mexican Babbage. This ain't no motherfucking backyard again. This is the real deal, Holyfield. Would be cool. I live right next to the beach in Brazil, but think it's legal here. Well, it's not legal where I'm from, but that's what's up though. You live on the beach in Brazil? Like, bro's living a luxury life right now. Like, he's living good. Like, that's kind of crazy. That's what's up though. He said he lives in Brazil on the beach. I respect that. I would love to be him. Like, he's just, he's just living good at this point. She said smart choice, crazy on everything. But really, I'm a lover. I wouldn't have wanted to do that anyway to him. I'd have felt bad after I did it. I'm always that type of guy. I always feel bad. Like, after I show him I can win and I do and shit, it's like then I always end up feeling bad. But I don't really feel as bad when they come at me first and they're actually wanting it. You know what I mean? I got too big of a heart though. I'm a lover. I always feel bad. I mean, damn near. There's certain situations that's happened where I didn't feel bad at all, but for the most part, I'd hate to have to do anybody like that anyway. And who knows? He said he was 6'1", 230. He might have came over here and floored me. Whatever. If I would have showed up though, it wouldn't have been a big deal. You get what I'm saying? Like, ooh, I would have lost and but I would have still showed up. We would have been there. It would have happened. You would have remembered me. You get what I mean? But it wouldn't have been a big deal to me. Like everybody makes it really more than what it is. Like, and that's just because the fear that comes with it. People are really scared today to fight. Like, you know what I mean? To be honest. And they should be. I am. I'm scared to fight today because motherfucker will shoot you down, and kill you. And even if you do win, they're gonna come back with a gun or something and see you out riding around or something, shoot up your car or something. They can't never just take a loss and be like, all right, I got beat. Like, no, they want to come back. Like, I'm the same way. I ain't gonna lie. So I know exactly how they're thinking. I'm the same way myself. Like, I'm definitely gonna get mine to where you feel it and you hurt as well for sure. Like, if you beat me up, you're going to the hospital if I see you again. For sure, because I'm gonna flame everything. But hopefully it never got to that. But it's like I'm that type of guy myself, so I know exactly how they're thinking as well. And you can't just run around beating up on people today. You beat somebody up, they're coming back. Like they might run you over, it might be any scenario. But and then not to mention, you don't want to do that anyway, because like you get bad karma from that. Like you'll die early fucking around, running around here treating people like shit and beating up on people just because you know you can and being a bully and shit. Like that's a good way to get knocked off the planet real early. And not even from a human being, just off of God not blessing you and putting you in certain scenarios because you're a fucked up person. You know what I mean? Like most people take their self out early because they're stupid. That's why I'm not dumb to the fact that I'm not going to go around and put my hands on people if they don't put their hands on me first because like people die for nothing. And once we get to that point, you know, it's like there's really no coming back. So I try not to do any of that. I try to avoid that situation. Like I said, it's been a while since I've had to get into it with anybody like that. You know what I mean? And then it's like the people that I want to get into it with that's did something to me since then, they hide from me. So it's like I don't have to worry about, you know what I mean? But I still message them on Facebook and shit every once in a while and be like, yeah, good to see you, brother. See you soon. And send them the kissy faces, shit like that. But yeah, it is what it is. Ooh, did y'all hear that? Ooh, look. Ooh, 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 ooh. I know y'all heard that one. Ooh. that one hurt. That's what I'm saying. Arthritis knuckles, old knuckles, dusty knuckles, cinder knuckles. I'm dead. Damn, that would have been a clip moment right there. That shit was funny as fuck, though. It said pop, and it damn near felt like my whole hand broke. That was a loud one. I really needed it, though, because it felt so much better, but that was crazy. It said crack, arthritis knuckle, ancient knuckles, old knuckles, extraterrestrial knuckle. Like, I'm on my ass today. Come on. Yeah, I can flame myself as well. You know what I mean? Just like I joke on y'all, I can joke on myself. Is what it is. Come on. Do you think I can hit 100,000 subs? Yeah, for sure. It might take time in due time. But yeah, for sure. Do I think you can? No, I think you will for sure, but it's gonna take a while. You know what I mean? Like if you keep going at the rates you're going, right? And you keep working hard and you stay doing the same thing you're doing right now for the next 5 years or 3 years, which seems like a long time away, but really it's not. And once it comes, you'll be like, damn, I've been doing this for that long already. Like, it's kind of crazy. I'm grateful. I'm thankful that I started this. I'm glad that I actually picked up the phone and decided to start somewhere because that's what I'm always telling the people. Like, I don't care about money. I'm not looking to get paid off of YouTube right this second. Like, I have money and I'm doing well and I'm set. But like in 10 years down the road, I might not be able to say the same thing, right? But I'll still have a YouTube platform that I've been working on for 5 or 10 years that at this point has been monetized for 8 years already. And I might by that time already be bringing in $1,000 a month or something. Cause like by that time I'll have 50 or 100,000 followers and people who have been watching me for years. And then these young people that are just now seeing me will be coming in here like, who is this guy? How is he so turned up? Like he old as fuck, 45 years old. Like how's he got all this emotion? Like is he famous? Who is he? And but they won't know that I had been going live on YouTube and been around for years and been going hard and turning up and built this from nothing, right? So like this could be a potential for me to stick around and be consistent and like turn it into something great, literally. Cause like imagine if you lived on YouTube. If you're somewhere in some place for so long and people start to recognize you and you become familiar, these people are gonna feel a connection and feel like they know you. And it's like, how could you not turn up after being seen on YouTube for 7, 8 years? People will be like, oh yeah, that's so and so. He's been doing this forever. Like, yeah, everybody knows him. Like, you get what I mean? So what I'm saying is I'm trying to live on YouTube. I'm trying to put myself in that and like just keep showing my face and keep letting the people see my face. Like anytime they want to come watch YouTube and they go to the lives, they see me like, and I want that for years at a time, because like eventually it's gonna pay off and everybody has done seen me by then, and I have no choice but to be at 100,000 subs because I've been doing this 8 years on you. But like as of now, no, I haven't 8 months, but I'm just thinking 10 years down the road from now. I'm just telling you that's what it's gonna be. I'm gonna keep being consistent, keep going live, keep turning up, and eventually 8, 10 years down the road, it's gonna pay off, and I'm gonna be turned up with motion and can sit back and be like, and let these super chats flow through the YouTube and let these memberships roll through and every month, and live off them. Come on, and then let that YouTube Google check roll through as well. Live off the super chats and memberships and Google. Eventually cut the job out and say, hell with it. We're streamers now. I'm waiting on that Kick deal at this point. Fuck it. I ain't lying either. I'm trying to get with the right people. I need some executives that I'm trying to get in touch with. I've been on Facebook and I've been on platforms and social medias and emailing people, and I'm gonna show you. They see the potential. You know what I mean? They see the potential for profit with me. Put me on the Kick platform or the Twitch or whatever it is and just put a little bit of industry behind me and a little bit of money and a little bit of pressure and just, with all their connections and all their mainstream connections, throw me in the game with a couple famous people, stream with them. Boom. Before you know it, somebody like me with a Kick deal fucking be famous and turn up out of nowhere, and I'll be the next new streamer, and people will be like, "Who is this fucking old guy?" Like that just jumped in, but it's because somebody seen potential and seen me turning up on YouTube and was like, "Look, we'll fucking give him a little deal and put some paper behind him each month," and like networking with some famous people that are streamers, or people that are more known, networking with these people and get him turned up, and like we got potentials to make millions off this guy. And like that's cool for the first 2 3 years. You got to start somewhere, right? But then after that I'll learn. But yeah, like you never know, if I came across that right deal and that right potential and the numbers looked right, because all it takes is that one person, that one guy, that one executive or something that's like, you know what? Because that's what they do. They sit back and look for people that they can make money off of and be profitable from, and they look for people and search for people like that they can give out deals like that to, that go live and are consistent and work hard. And if they see the potential, they'll do it, because they might give you a set rate a month, but then they might make hella money off of you. And then when they move you around with their network industry people, fucking, and do shows or whatever they do, where events where you can meet people and meet and greets or whatever, it's just like, it can happen, brother. And I'm going to show them. I'm going to show them that I'm going to do this YouTube shit as well as maintain my real life and do my job shit and my side jobs. And I'm going to do it all, man. Come on, we got blessings coming. I'm telling you, blessings are coming for Ruskiusk. They said you're not crazy like you say you are. Who said I was crazy? How can I be scared of him? He is not a monster, Ebly. Yeah, I don't think anybody should be scared of me. I'm a nice guy. I'm a lover, brother. Ain't nobody scared of me like that. I'm a regular ass guy like everybody else. You know what I mean? A motherfucker will punch me down. I'm a lover, not a fighter. You know what I mean? I'd rather not do it than do it. I get on here and talk shit and have fun, and I'll back it up, and I'm that guy. But I'd rather not do it than to be on. You know what I mean? I love everybody. Like, I'm not gonna put my hands on somebody first. You know what I mean? For what? If they didn't try to touch me or punch me, I'm not gonna do that to them. Cause like it's devastating if I connect, and I'm sure it is for them too. They're just, a lot of people are way stronger than I am and way bigger than me. Look, I ain't that strong. Just a regular guy. You see that knot? I got some power though. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's gonna hurt, but key is you just gotta know how to throw them. Bing, catch them, bam. Um, but no, I'm a nice guy, man. I'm a lover. I love everybody. I wouldn't never want to do nothing to nobody. Anytime I ever fought is because I had to, because of they were trying to come get me or whatever. Like I said, I'm a defensive fighter. I'm not an offensive fighter. I don't go beating up on people. I'm not the bully. I'm the guy that ends up smashing the bully out when they think that he's a pretty boy and, oh, he can't do nothing. Look how he looks. And I'll roast him. I mean pepper him. And that's how it's been my whole life. Until it come to a point to where like by the time I got to middle school, I had to fight like once or twice. And then after that I never fought again in school. Didn't have to. They all knew what time it was. When you go to school, you go to school with the same people basically you do your whole life. Like elementary, then y'all moved to middle school, and like so a lot of people I went to school with, it was like my whole life we went to school, grew up together. Like yeah, it didn't take much after I got to middle school and roasted a few dudes. Wham, just like everybody loved me. Everybody was my friend. Like everybody fucked with me. I was popular though back in school, like I was one of the very few white people from the hood, and I had a lot of friends and stuff, but also like people didn't like me as well, just like they don't on the internet. So it's like the same way in real life as it is on the internet. They said Jordan looks like he's allergic to peanuts. I'm not allergic to nothing. Crazy dude said, Feta, you look like you do heroin. Ah, ha ha ha. And didn't he come in here looking like Mark Zuckerberg, y'all? Ha 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 ha. Don't his ass look like Mark Zuckerberg's son? Ha! Fetal rat. Don't ever come in here looking like Mark Zuckerberg cracked out on meth. Ah, ha! Looking like a methed out Mark. Look at Mark Zuckerberg's little bitty son. Come on. You look dead up like Mark Zuckerberg. Fetal rat. You little fetal rat. You little fucking scavenger. You little rodent. You little fetal rat. Earlier he asked if I do math. I know I seen that. Like, what's wrong with him? Like, that's crazy. That's probably because he does the meth, though. Like, honestly, he was probably just looking for a meth partner. Like, that's just crazy to me, though. Like, imagine trying to find a meth partner on YouTube. Like, word. He said Fatal is who I'm talking about, or Fetal. He needs to shut up, low key. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Like, dude's retarded. Like, nobody was even really saying anything to him or even hating on him, and then he just, like, came out hating. Like, what made you do that? Nobody even said anything to you. Like, you just came in here hating. He said, I'm clean 6+ years. Yeah, alright. Like, don't ever sit there and try to claim sobriety, brother, when you ain't sober. Don't ever do that in here. They said you were clean, but you lose your teeth. Right, you've smoked every tooth out of your head, period. And all of a sudden now you're clean. Like, brother, you've smoked half your teeth. Like, I'm on his ass. 6+ years. Clean off the needle, you still get high. Come on. That boy definitely gets high. He's 6 years clean off the needle. Don't get it fooled. He still rolls that tweaker bone. He's still 10-2 at meth roller. Come on. All right, Matthew. Get on out of here, Matthew. You was asking Christy if she did math earlier. Like, get on out of here, Matthew. Look, they said don't make me get D drama up here. Oh, God. I'm dead. Go get him. Hurry up. Tell him roll in here. Tag him. Hurry. They said, oh, God, don't get D in here. He's rushing. D's gonna come fuck us up. Who you talking about? D's nutsack. You know what I mean? D's balls. About the only D I know. D's bow wow wow wows. D's bow wow wow wows. These wows are the bows in your jaws. I mean, hold up. My balls in the walls of your jaws till you crawl. Come on, my balls in the walls of your jaws till you crawl. My balls in the walls of your jaws till you crawl. Like, we're gonna make a theme song about it. That's what's really awful. It's like a jingle. My balls in the walls of your jaws till you crawl. I got my balls in the walls of your jaws till you crawl. Like, we'll make a rock song out of it. It is what it is. My balls in the walls of your jaws, yeah. Come on, we went crazy on that. Like, I literally hit the rock on him, too, though. Like, that was hard. That was hard. My balls in the walls of your jaws till you crawl, yeah. Come on. Look, D Drama said I heard y'all was bullying Fetal. So D Drama, you're gonna act like you weren't Fetal? So, like, you're really gonna come in here and act like you weren't fetal and like it was just some profile that you didn't even know? Like, that shit was dumb as fuck right there. He was like, I heard y'all were bullying fetal. You mean we were bullying D drama? We handled you rough. Damn, it says the Family Steins Farm is going live in 30 minutes, y'all. Word, I definitely gotta get there and get rated. Like, I was supposed to be rated a long time ago, but this time we can't talk about getting rated. Because, like, he won't do it. We just gotta sit in here and be stupid like this. And then we might get rated. Can't do nothing extra. We gotta put up the vape and everything. Like, gosh. Yeah, fucking, he gonna act like he wasn't fetal. He called him feta. Hey, crazy dude, are you ever gonna post your picture? Or, like, you ain't trying to post your real picture or what? Like, I was wondering if you were, like, ever gonna post your, like, your real picture, brother. Definitely had to get that line up right. That shit was looking awful. I had to get right. They said poor feta, he can't eat steak. That's awful, man. I would hate it if I couldn't eat steak. I love steak. I like mine medium, more towards the red side. I like a little blood in it. I'm a, I'm a carnivore. I eat meat. I'm all American thoroughbred, brother. I like a little red in mine. I'm talking about I want a little blood on the plate and stuff. Like I want to feel the squish and the ush of the veins and the blood. Like yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm a meat eater. I'm a carnivore at that. Like I just want a little bit of blood in there with. Come on. Like there is literally something wrong with me. Like I know they be like, what the fuck is wrong with this goofy dude? They said, y'all really think that's this what I look like? That's hilarious. That is what you look like. You're a fetal rat. Like you look like a fetal rat. Like your name matches you so perfect. It's unreal, Mark Zuckerberg Jr. Like you look like a little fetal rat. And I hate everything about you. You know what I mean? He said no. What you do now, punk? They said, Fetal, yes, that you go run away again and get your boyfriend again. Leland handled him, though. Handled him rough. That's hilarious. He said, there you go again. Run away and get your boyfriend. I'm dead. That's hilarious. He said, I'm D Drama's son. I have access to both accounts. Well, you suck, brother. We want D Drama to come back and, like, cancel your dumb ass out. Like, you suck, Mark Zuckerberg Jr. You know you look like him. Little Zucky. You little fucking Zucky. Little Sucky Zucky. What's my phone on now? 42%. Good Jesus golly willikers. Like, how did it charge that fast? Like, good grief almighty. It was just on 2%. Literally, I don't know if y'all have ever bought these right here. They're expensive too. They're like, I don't know how much, 50 or 60 or something, but uh these are solar powered chargers and they work so good. Like And then not to mention it's a turbocharger. So like it charges your phone fast as fuck. Like y'all seen my phone was on like 3% not even 20 minutes ago. It's on 42% already. Like these things work so crazy. It's unreal. And then not to mention it's a light too. You got the red light. The red light. The red light. Yeah, that's hard right there though, y'all. They said fix your Wi-Fi. That shit's glitching. Damn, it is on like low. Like, why is it only got three? Like, what? Why it's only got 3 bars on there right now, though? On the Wi-Fi, it should be 5 jizzle. But yeah, I've already been on the live for a minute anyway. I'll probably get up off here in a second, man. Y'all been going crazy today. I'm ready to hit one of these little roaches up. I guess so I ain't got to roll up another. And they be like, why you be on here smoking roaches at the same time? I don't even know, because, like, I be having them. I be having it, but we just, I want to conserve a little bit, brother. Yeah, I think that I'm gonna call up my mechanic and have him switch out all my spark plugs and get my car running back like a champion. Oh, here we go. Crazy dude's on it again. Said I had chicken legs. I'm dead. All right. Oh, chicken leg, huh? Come on. That's hilarious. Anyway, let me skate up off here, man. I've already been on here for a fucking fierce amount of time. Y'all been going crazy for me though. I ain't gonna lie, y'all been helping me out a lot on the watch hours. Y'all been tapping in. We've been having a lot of people. I just did a 2 hour live just now. It was definitely a good one. They said, "Who's Vicky?" Wow, who's Vicky? I'm not for sure. Tell Vicky I said hi when you leave. Who's Vicky? That's what I was wondering. Christy popped in out of nowhere and said, "Who's Vicky?" I'm dead. Hell no. That's how the girls be though. Like, yeah, who's that bitch? Who's Vicky? Like, that's hilarious. Hell no, that was funny. She didn't know who Vicky was. She said, "Who's Vicky?" Got my bodega right here. Sativa and sativa. Peach gasolina. That's that peach gasolina. They said Jordan's Wi-Fi is too poor. I could really turn it off the Wi-Fi. It's on 5G right now, but there's one or two bars. I don't know why the Wi-Fi is like running like shit. That's crazy. It should have four. There's only three. Maybe I should take it off. Is the Wi-Fi glitching? Is the Wi-Fi glitching or what's going on? That's crazy because like we got good Wi-Fi usually, but like also sometimes it messes up because I also have cameras that are hooked to the Wi-Fi. Um, I have one right here that like watches my living room. I have one on the outside at the front door, and I have one on the backyard on everything in the backyard. So it's like they run off the cameras too, and sometimes it fucks up. I don't know why, but if it knocks the Wi-Fi down, it knocks the cameras off and shit. So, and that's actually what's bad about having cameras that are hooked to Wi-Fi. And what's crazy is in the new generation, they acknowledge and they tell you to get cameras, and the most of them are hooked to Wi-Fi, which is so dumb. Not hard to go cut the Wi-Fi connection, cut the internet connection on a building. If you know your wires and you're an electrician, you know about shit like that. You know which ones. You know, you cut that shit and go in anywhere. Ain't no alarms, nothing. A lot of alarms and shit are also ran on Wi Fi. Like, that's kind of a dumb way for criminals to be able to just bypass everything. Just cut the internet. Cameras are down, fucking alarm down. Like, that shit's ridiculous. But anyway, I wouldn't never have to worry about that. But when I think about it, I'm like, wow, you know, because I thought about that one day. Like, the cameras are ran on Wi Fi. Like, motherfucker just cut the internet or something out there at the green box and lose all the footage that was recorded and everything. But anyway, they record in real time. I can talk through them. I can record. Like, it's motion detected. So, like, when I leave, if anything's moving around my house or even inside of my house, like, a lot of times my cat sets off the motion detector, and I'm cool with that. Doesn't need my. Uh oh, I'm getting a call. Let me get up off here real quick. I gotta handle some business anyway. I'm gonna holler at y'all. I've already been on here for a couple hours anyway. So yeah, let me get up.